Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate, and if it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate with you, as those may resonate with someone else. All right, so we're going to get our animal oracle cards. We're going to look at what you may be struggling with. We're going to look at current energies and what it is that you need to face or look at or how you're feeling, and then future energies for the energy that may be coming in for you. Then we're going to get some tarot, clarifiers, and close out with an oracle. All right, so let's see what's going on for Capricorn. Who needs to hear? Everything's just kind of all over the place, huh? We have Seahorse Spirit, watch and wait. So what you may be struggling with is that you don't want to watch and wait. You don't want to be patient. That you have to watch and wait for some results or to get some answers, right? Instead of taking actions on doing something, it's kind of sit back and watch and wait. But maybe you're feeling like you're struggling with that. Current energies, we have nothing is wasted. So I feel like maybe you're feeling like, okay, well, if I'm not doing anything, then it feels wasted, like wasted time, wasted energy. It could be that you need to take some time out for yourself, that maybe you've been really busy, you've had a lot going on, that you just feel inundated with everything that has to be done, and maybe it's time for you to take some time to recharge yourself. And you're feeling, well, I don't want to do that because I have all this list of things to do, and I have so much on my mind, and I have so much that I have to accomplish that it's going to be wasted if I sit and I chill for the day. Or I go to the beach for the day, or I go to the lake for the day, or I go to the park, or I go hiking for the day. Nothing is wasted, because within that time that you're taking to recharge yourself, it gives you the energy to deal with the things that you have to deal with. We have Cow Spirit, that miracles are endless, and believing in that things can happen, right? That could really change your attitude and your perspective if you take that time to focus on you and to recharge yourself. Dragonfly Spirit, truth transcends illusion, thinking that everything is okay and that you have everything under control, and that I'm fine, I don't need to recharge, I don't need that time to focus on me. Well, I feel like that's sort of an illusion within yourself, and you're trying to convince yourself that you are okay, but really you're not. And you're like, you know what? I really do think I need to take some time to myself to sort through things, to figure out things, to slow down, to recharge. Even though we have a million things on our plate, I'm the same way. I have so much going on with me. Because the girls have their TikTok, and I have the Facebook Reels, and I've got this channel, and I have my other channel, and I've got the horse, and I've got my cashiering job, and I have the hair and the kids, and it's like, ah. So much going on. And it's like, no, I can't take a day to just... But then it's like, oh, you know what? I really think I need to, because after I do, I feel so much better, because then I just get, when I have all that on my plate, it's like, oh, it just becomes heavier and heavier and heavier, and I don't want to get sick. I don't, because if you overstress yourself and you're always pushing yourself is a good thing, but not to the point where if you feel you need that time to yourself, if you don't do that, then like you become, I feel that your immune system becomes weakened, so then you're more susceptible to things around you. So it's like making sure that you take care of yourself, that yeah, you do need some time to yourself. You need time to yourself. And what do we have? 4 of Cups. Time to yourself. That maybe you do need that time to yourself to think about things. There's things that you have to think about, right? Watch and wait. We have watch and wait. So this person's sitting here at the table and watching and waiting, and maybe it has to do with a relationship, and you're like, well, you know what? I'm just going to see what's going to happen with this. I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to force it. I'm going to see what happens and see what I want to do from there. 9 of Pentacles, watching and waiting, recharging, relaxing, and that becomes very beneficial to yourself, right? Those rewards for that fulfillment, that abundance, that happiness. The King of Cups with his big smile, right? The feast, feeling happy, recharging your batteries. It's not wasted. We have number 14, which is the Siddhi, which is temperance. Temperance, temperance. Patience, 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 which I know is a very hard thing because it's like, I want results, I want results, I want it to happen. Being patient, feeling calmer, taking some time out, grounding yourself. Maybe you feel like you're all over the place, but by taking that time out, you're grounding yourself. Look at that, 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. My other reading that I did for today, which I think this one will be the 5 o'clock reading. So the 1 o'clock reading, I had 2 9 of Cups in that reading. And now we have another 9 of Cups. I love it. I love that 9 of Cups is coming out for Capricorn. Because Capricorn, all signs, everyone deserves 9 of Cups. But I feel, I'm a Capricorn sun and a Capricorn rising, and I just feel like it's been a big struggle for Capricorns, and now Capricorns are coming into their own power and their own energy and taking those look at themselves to see what makes them happy, because in this one you can see the reflection, her own reflection in the crystal ball. And I feel like it's taking a look at yourself and what makes you happy and that fulfillment, making those changes that you need to change to focus on those miracles, because miracles are endless, and having those opportunities and those goals and dreaming big. Taking that time out to recharge first, like making sure that you take care of yourself. 3 of Pentacles, and working on positive energy, working on focusing on yourself. Sometimes it could be that you're really busy focusing on everyone else, but you have to focus on what makes you happy, what energizes you, what pushes you, what makes you want to keep moving forward. 6 of Pentacles, being careful of those people that you have around you, because here she's sharing to this person who is giving her flowers, but here he has those that he's hiding behind his back. So just being careful about the people that you have around you and who you share information to, because I feel like as you make these changes, right, and things start to happen for you, not everyone will be happy for you. Maybe everyone will, but you also have to be careful for those people that may not be happy for you, because they don't want you to change. They want you to stay back. I feel like one more. High Priestess, listening to that voice inside, being in tune with yourself, listening to that inner voice. Bottom of the deck at 5 of Swords. I feel like presenting your own opportunities, and then we have the Peacock, which is back there. I don't remember seeing that before. Five of Swords, focusing on what is important to you. I feel like it could be reaching out, new opportunities, new relationships. I feel like this recharge moment is so important for you, and I feel like this kind of really changes the direction and where things go. I feel like this is going to bring in some big changes here of you kind of taking that time out and recharging yourself. I feel like it's going to open your eyes to something that you didn't see before. Sometimes we try to keep ourselves so busy because there are emotional things that we don't want to deal with, so we keep ourselves busy, and we're like, well, if I keep myself busy, then I don't have to deal with things. Then I don't have to face things. But I feel like that's stopping us from our progress, and it's prolonging things. That's what I said, is that there's something that you have to deal with that you don't really want to face, so you're trying to ignore it or keep yourself really busy. But I feel like facing these things and then being able to let this go really frees you up. That I feel like you don't realize the positive things that will come from it, because you're like, no, I don't want to face it. 3 of Swords, no, I don't want to face it, as I say that. No, I don't want to. I mean, that's something that you have to do when you feel is right for you. I'm not saying that you have to, or I'm not, but I feel like when you take that time, like this reading is for that person who is like, it's going to make some big changes in their life when they face those things that they don't really want to face. It maybe it's conversations that you have to have with people. Maybe it's some changes that you have to make within your life. Maybe it's just some past energies that you haven't really thought about or faced or dealt with that have to be dealt with. And if those start to bubble up and it starts to come in, that if you're always trying to keep yourself busy so you don't have to think about it, but if you sit down, and it's hard for people to sit down by themselves and really think about things and really process things, because a lot of things start to bubble up that you are trying to not deal with. But once you're able to get through that process, and it makes you feel so much lighter, and then you don't even think about it anymore. Because that's definitely happened for me, and I've kind of thought through things and worked through things that were bothering me or felt like they were holding me back. And I'm like, why do I feel it holds me back? And why do I have this energy around me? And when you think about it and you process through it, and then it's like, oh, I'm not even thinking about it anymore. I'm not having to deal with that anymore. You know, kind of decisions or choices that we made in the past, and you keep beating yourself up about it, and then just sit down and say, why am I beating myself up about it? Why am I feeling angry about it? Why am I having all these emotions about it? Why am I thinking about it? And what can I do to help not think about that? And to just work through that, and then you let that go and you feel that freedom. All right, looking towards the future and the new opportunities that are coming in because you've let go of this Eight of Cups, whatever that represents for you, and feeling that freedom and that accomplishment that, hey, now I can move forward because I've let go of these 3 empty cups, and I'm now focusing on the 2 full cups. I'm focusing on the positive. Again, the Death card, which is letting go of those things that are holding us back, which can represent whatever represents in these 3 spilled cups. And that transition and that transformation and that change, I mean, definitely with the wheel right above it, and then the 9 of Cups over here, and then the 3 of Pentacles, working on those things, right? Working on those things that we feel that we're trying to ignore or that are holding us back. Sun. I love it. The Death card to the Sun card. Positivity, changes, lightness. 7 of Pentacles, appreciating what it is that we have and changing, looking at things differently, seeing things differently, saying, yeah, I need to make sure that I take that time to recharge for myself, even though I have a lot on my plate, that I need to take that time for me. I need to take that time for what is it that makes me happy? What do I like to do? And to have that time for me to do that, right? And that's why I like to go to the barn, because that helps me to recharge. Yeah, it would probably be better if I mean, I'd be more productive if I didn't go. And sometimes I have to tell myself, yes, you have to go to the barn. And it's like, oh, I have so much on my plate. I have so much I have to do. But when I get out there, I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I went, because I really recharged. And I really feel so much better. And now I feel like I can handle all of these things that are on my plate. And sometimes we don't realize that kind of stepping away from that and freeing ourselves from that and recharging ourselves gives us actually more energy to accomplish those things we need to accomplish. Seeing things from a different perspective. This is my favorite card, because it's about changing your perspective. It's about taking a step back and changing your perspective, seeing things from a different view, seeing things from a different light, seeing things that, yeah, when I take time out for myself, I am recharging my own batteries. I'm feeling motivated. I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling good. And I'm feeling like I'm giving myself a break from all of this stuff that I have on my plate. And seeing, yeah, if there's things that I have to, if there's 8 of Cups energy that I have to deal with, 8 of Cups, 3 of Swords energy that I have to deal with, that I have to free myself up from that so that it doesn't start piling up to where I have so much that all I'm doing is focusing on the negative. All right, so let's close out with a Lenormand. mask. Mask. Take the mask off, right? Right. And then we have Tower. I didn't see that one came out too. We have Mask and Tower. The challenges that are around us. But I feel like it's taking that mask off, taking that time out, not pretending that everything is okay. If there's things that need to be worked on, we work on those. Not kind of presenting yourself to the public in one way, but feeling within a different way, right? That within you're having this 8 of Cups and this 3 of Swords, but we're putting on a false mask for everyone around to see that, oh, maybe things are okay when things really aren't. And to deal with those challenges that may come through, but feeling so much better because we've released those and we've gotten past those. And it's all about perspective. Seeing things from a different perspective, looking at things differently. How can you could take this mask off and not let the challenges of Towers stop you from your goals and what you want to accomplish. Reflecting and seeing, am I truly happy? Truth transcends illusion. Illusion, perfect, because that's what the mask is an illusion. What is the truth? Asking yourself those tough questions. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.